Okay, so it's Sunday.
Oh, it's recording?
Yeah, it's recording. It's Sunday, and we're here to talk about the rest of the camping trip because it didn't happen Friday evening or yesterday
don't
because
make this
Amber.
take, like,
I know,
2 minutes.
we're going to talk fast. Okay, so remember that hike that we were on? So not too long after we finished the video, my sister fell.
This is just gonna be you talking.
I mean, if you want to talk, you can talk. My sister fell, and she was acting like her ankle was so hurt, and like she was limping, and it wasn't that bad. She didn't even sprain it or twist it. She bruised it. Then we got to the waterfall, and Amber and I went on this little adventure, right? So we went off the trail, and we were following.
We were at the creek. We were walking through the creek, across rocks. And logs.
I know. I'm explaining that, and
creek.
I said waterfall.
Oh.
Same difference. And we were off trail, and we were climbing over stuff, and we were, Katnissing it and everything. And then we got to one spot, and it was a little bit hard to keep going. So we were like, okay, let's go back and go back on the trail, right? But then I saw something, and I was like, oh, Amber, we should go look and see what it is. It was like a red and green thing. So then we were like, okay, this is the hard spot. I mean, I straight up was launching myself across rocks. I had my body laying on a log. I crawled over. I'm pretty sure I scraped my leg too. I was crawling over things, and it was all dramatic and everything. And then I was ahead of Amber because Amber's not quite as Katnissy as I am.
No, she was just leading. I was literally like a foot behind her.
Whatever. And so then I get a little bit closer. It was a sippy cup. I was so mad. All of that for sippy. Because wait, Amber, what did you say too about it could be a lost child. They could be lost and hurt.
It could be treasure.
We have to go look.
We have to find out.
A sippy cup. It was a sippy cup. Okay, so then after that we get back because we drove in a car to go to that hiking spot. So we went back to our campsite where the rest of our people were, and other people from our church had started getting there. And we get back, and it turns out one of the little boys from our church was missing. And at first, we were thinking, oh, he'll turn up in maybe 20 minutes. So Amber and I dropped our stuff, and we were going to go help look for him, right? And then we were looking for 20 minutes, and it turned into an hour. And we still hadn't found him.
3 hours.
And then they ended up calling park rangers. There was cops out there, and myself and Amber and another one of our friends, we were all over the place, searching because it was so scary. It was so scary. And
everyone was searching.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying we went far. Deep in the woods, and it was so scary. So then we ended up going back to the campsite, and somebody else came up, and he told us that the cops had said they wanted our church group to stop looking because they didn't want anybody else to get lost or hurt or anything. So we were there for about 10 minutes, and then Amber and I were getting something from her car, and right as we walked off the campsite, his mom, the little boy who was missing, his mom was he's been found, and she and her husband were walking up with him. I really did cry with relief because that, oh my goodness, but a little kid getting lost in the woods that's, especially for how long he had been missing, that was so scary. So I could only imagine, what his
parents.
Yeah, so that was scary, but then he got found, and then, we ate dinner.
Happened.
No, other things did happen. Then we finished eating, and it was a group of people in their 20s walking around in the woods in the dark because why not?
And then stargazing.
Oh yeah. Oh, stargazing was so cool.
And then I saw Elizabeth.
Okay, I'm still mad about that. Wait, before this, I saw a shooting star. Wait, and then Amber saw something go
Nick?
Yeah, and then Amber saw something go across, and she was like, no. And she was like, what is that? And then she was like, I think it was, or was that Jamie who said that? Someone said, oh, look, it's another shooting star. And I was like, no, that's a firefly. Anyway, so Amber, told the story of how you and Heather scared. I'm so mad about that too.
It's not that because we were sitting on a hill. She was laying on the hill, and then we just.
I'll explain it. So we were laying on the hill, right? And it was it 5 or 6 of us, something like that. And so Amber and another friend of ours, they went to the bathroom, right? And they had to go down the hill, and we could see.
Detailed.
Shut up! And then we needed to see the light being on in the bathroom, and so they went to the bathroom and everything, and then they came out and they turned the light up. Now this whole time I've been talking about how two girls going off by themselves in the woods. That's how people die in horror movies and stuff. And I've been saying this for 10 minutes, and then the light turned off and they walked out the bathroom. But I never saw them come back, right? And so I'm sitting on the hill. I'm the only other girl up there. All the rest of them or guys, and I'm like talking, oh crap, they're missing, we're gonna have to go look for them. And then the one girl, her boyfriend, had the nerve to act like super concerned too. He was like, oh man, we're gonna have to go. And I was like, man, if we go down there, we're gonna die. And then I was saying, or Amber's going to Scares, because I wouldn't put that past her. And so I'm saying all this, and we're talking, and then I hear a noise behind me, and I turn around, and it's Amber and our other friend. They had been standing there for who knows how long. I almost fell down the hill. Like, I had a heart attack. That was not okay. I love how you're silent.
Sorry, I got a text.
From?
I'm expecting an important package.
Okay.
Today.
Oh, and then remember when in the intro video I was talking about Tom and Bob? Well, it turns out Tom didn't bring Bob. Tom brought Ronald, which was almost as bad.
What the crap?
Fake names, okay? Anyway, so I did end up...
Ronald McDonald?
Anyway, so I did end up punching someone. So he had like a headlamp, like a light, right? And we, at this point, because the moon was bright, everyone had turned off their flashlights. And so then he started shining the light in people's faces for no reason. And then he shone it in my face, and I was like, you should really stop that, because, you know, two can play at that game. And then I turned my light on and I shone it in his face. You would have thought he would have gotten the message after that, but no. So then 5 minutes later, I didn't do anything to him. I didn't say anything to him. I wasn't bothering him. And the next thing I know, he's holding up the light. He's like, Elizabeth, look. And Tom was like, no, dude, stop, you know your limit. But he kept staring at me and was like, I dare you. I was dead serious too. I was like, I dare you. And he did it anyway, so I punched him in the stomach. I don't even care. And then yesterday was great. We went on a hike up to Wildcat Ledge, and it was like almost straight up.
Are you sore? Because I'm still sore.
I'm a little bit sore, and I couldn't breathe going up, and I like stopped like 10 times, but coming back down it was fine. And then we went and we ate lunch at Splunkers, and we were there for like 4 hours, and it was great. It was a good camping trip. So I hope you guys like our first attempt at vlogging, and like, comment, and subscribe. Even if you think we're just complete idiots, show it to people, because idiots are funny, okay? Bye.